evening, lovelies. It is almost 2021. I can't believe it. This year went by so fast. Seems like just yesterday I was proposing to that chick that dumped me back in October. Time flies when you're having fun and when you're not having fun. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Laugh or cry? You know what I figured out? You can do both at the same time. But I'm talented. I'm talented like that. Anyway, hey Google, turn the music down one. A little more. Hey Google, turn it down one more. I turned it down too much. Hey Google, turn it up one. That's just gonna have to do it. So anyways, I did DoorDash today. It was an amazing day. It was an amazing DoorDash day. I was only out there for 5 hours, and it's a good day. It was a really good day. I feel really blessed. Life is good. I have another interview tomorrow at 10:30. So we'll see how that goes. I don't remember what it's for because you know what, dudes? I have put out so many resumes. I don't know. She's like, I'm something. I'm so and so from so and who, and I'm calling to see if you want to interview with me. And I'm like, sure, yeah. What time? They're like 10:30. I'm like, cool. So keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed. I don't even remember who they are. Yes, probably keep a list or something. I have that journal thing that Kayla gave me, but that's for like important stuff. See, it's this here. It's this here. It's a lovely journal. And it's for like super important stuff, like all my revelations and my realizations and my enlightenments. And so I don't want to tarnish it with the mundane, like job interviews. I'm just going to put that there for now. So anyways, yeah, it was a good day. I had a really good day. And, yesterday, I woke up this morning and I woke up at like 5 o'clock. And because that's just what I do. If it's not 3 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock. I don't know why. So I woke up at 5 o'clock and I checked my phone and I had a message. So I checked the message and it was from DoorDash. And DoorDash is telling me that I had a Popeyes order yesterday. So they're not telling me this. I'm telling you. So I had a Popeyes order yesterday and I took it to this guy named Timothy at the Ryder Distribution or the Ryder Service Center out on McIntyre. And I took him his food, and it was a hand off to the customer delivery. There's like two different deliveries. There's handoff, and then there is contactless. And when you have a contactless one, and I prefer the contactless one because you have actual proof that you made the delivery. Trying to see if my music's playing. It is. So, I mean, you take a photo of like where you left it, and you include something from that customer's environment in the picture, so you can be like, see, I delivered that. So when it's hand off, I mean, it's your word against the customer's word. So, anyways, I got to this place, this service center, and the door was locked. I couldn't get in. So I called him, like, hey, Timothy, this is Candy. I'm with DoorDash. I'm your delivery person, and I can't get in. He's like, I'll come get it. And so he came and he got it. He was this short, old chubby dude with gray hair. And I handed him his food, and I wished him a good day, like my intent was to, try and raise his spirits, because that's what I do now. That's who I am. And so, I dropped it off and I took off. So anyways, I get this message from DoorDash this morning at 5 o'clock, and they're telling me that Timothy didn't get his Popeyes order. I'm like, what? Except they didn't say Timothy. They're like, your Popeyes order was not, we have a report from the customer that your Popeyes order was not delivered. I was like, And it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like sitting there, I'm trying to remember. I'm like, what was the 29th? And I'm like, what day was the 29th? And I'm like, who did I deliver Popeyes to? And I'm like trying to remember, and I'm like, and it just suddenly clicked. I'm like, oh yeah, that was that Timothy guy out at Ryder, and I did deliver it. And so they're like, if you want to dispute this, whatever, then send us an email or do it here. You better betcha I did. I was like, okay, this is what happened. I drove all the way out to unincorporated Arvada to the Ryder Service Center. The instructions clear. I mean, they said delivered to the side entrance near the flagpole. So I went to the side entrance near the flagpole. I called Timothy when I got there. And I'm like, Timothy, I can't get in. I was like, am I at the right? I even asked him. I was like, am I at the right entrance? Because I'm at the entrance by the flagpole. He's like, oh yeah, I'll be out in a second. I'm like, okay, cool. So he comes out, and like I said, he was this chubby guy with gray hair, this old chubby guy with gray hair, or an older chubby guy with gray hair. And there was a rather unattractive looking female in the back watching the whole exchange. I included all that stuff in my dispute. I included it all. I was like, "Nuh-uh, Timothy." And then I called him today. I called DoorDash. I was like, I delivered this. I don't know what this Timothy guy's thinking, but I told him, I'm like, and I've been reading like DoorDash reviews and how you all generally side with the customer. And if you do that, I'm going to be really mad because I delivered this order. I delivered it. I'm like, you have my GPS going out there. When you make a phone call with DoorDash, it goes through, they don't give you the customer's phone number. Of course they don't. I am cool with that. I wouldn't want somebody having my phone number either. And so there's like a DoorDash go-between that will, so you call and then it calls the customer. So they have that. And you're trying to tell me they don't record that stuff? I don't know. I told him, like, maybe I need to record the whole exchange. Maybe when I start making deliveries to hand to the customer, I need to record that whole exchange so I can make sure that my A is covered. Why did I say A? I swear in my videos all the time. So that I can make sure my ass is always covered. And that's what I said. I was like, just so, and that's what I said. And I did the abbreviations. CMOA. So anyways, yeah. Timothy, this is my livelihood, yo. Don't mess with my livelihood. You don't think that I wonder if he thinks, if he does something like this, if he makes a claim that his food was not delivered, I wonder if he is aware of the fact that delivery driver could potentially lose their position with DoorDash. I wonder if he thinks that. I don't know. Yeah, all I know is that if he was that hard up for Popeyes chicken and he didn't want to pay for it, or really didn't have the money to pay for it, I would have bought you Popeyes chicken, Timothy. Don't be like spreading crap that I didn't deliver your food, because I did. Next time, just be like, hey, Candy, can you buy me some Popeyes? I'll be like, sure, I'm bringing it right now. Or I would have, but now I don't know. No, I love you, Timothy. Things are tough. Life's hard. And, if you felt like you needed to, I don't know, be all tricksy and try to get out of paying for your lunch, I believe that you had a good reason to do it. And I'm sending you love, Timothy. Things are tough. I get it. I bet Timothy makes more than I make, though. I don't know. Timothy, what are you doing? So anyways, yeah, that happened. I was kind of irritated about that. And DoorDash, though, DoorDash. Yeah, that guy I was talking to, and I was like, and I think that your employees need to be better protected when it comes to stuff like this. And you need to do just a little bit more investigating when something like this happens. And I was just going off on this guy. I mean, I wasn't like yelling, I was just like on my soapbox, like I have a tendency to do. And this guy was all like, and I think his name was Ebenezer. His name was Ebenezer. What an amazing name! So yeah, the DoorDash guy I was talking to, his name was Ebenezer. And I told Ebenezer, I was like, Ebenezer, this is not right. This is not right. I delivered Timothy his food, and if you guys deactivate my account because Timothy lied about not getting his food, I am going to be really mad. And I am going to be talking crap, all kinds of crap. I didn't tell him this, but I will. No, I won't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're going to deactivate my account. Ebenezer was really cool. Ebenezer was like, no, we're going to investigate it. And actually, in fact, more times than not, we do go with our drivers, with our, you know, our drivers, you know, side. We do side with our drivers more times than we do with the customer. And he's like, and actually you would be surprised how often we side with the drivers because the customers are trying to get reimbursed for their meal. And I don't know, I think that's crappy. I can't imagine doing that. I can't imagine doing that. I guess it would depend on like how desperate I was. Timothy didn't seem desperate. Timothy seemed pretty healthy, if you get my meaning, no offense, but he seemed pretty healthy, and he seemed like he was, I don't know, he works at Ryder. He had, you know, pretty nice vest on. He had some pretty nice jeans on, some pretty nice steel-toed boots. I mean, you know, I think he can afford a Popeyes lunch. I don't think that he needs to be reimbursed for... I can't believe he did it, though. And that's just what I keep thinking to myself. I'm like, I can't believe this dude did that. I wouldn't do it. So anyways, I was going to talk about my whole new, like, I finished how I was telling you how I was going to do the court cards of my new tarot deck, which is actually the inner family cards of this deck. And so I have done all of the child cards, and I've done all of the man cards. And so I was going to tell you guys, I think I haven't told you either. I think maybe I'm just going to go ahead and wait until I've done the woman and the sage ones. And then I will, I'll let you guys know about all that when I have done them all. But I'm at almost 15 minutes. There's a good song playing. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because I don't want my video to be deleted from YouTube. So anyways, I want to try and get to just 15, but I am excited for the new year. I think it's going to be an amazing year. I don't know. I mean, like today I was just so excited about life and the future and whatever's going to happen. And my job interview tomorrow, and Stormy made a yummy pot roast for dinner, so I'm excited about that. And it smells good. It's been smelling good. I was cleaning up. I didn't head out of the house until 12, and up until then, oh my gosh, it smelled so good. And then I got home. Smells lovely. I'm gonna have an amazing, delicious dinner. So excited. But it is 15 minutes, so I'm going to say goodnight and wish you guys a beautiful evening. Check out that moon too, by the way. Oh my gosh, I tried to take a picture and it ended up looking like the moon was throwing up orange stuff. Did not turn out well at all. But yeah, have a great night and don't forget to live abundantly.